How we doing? All right.
And we are live.
We are. Yes, indeed.
Wide open all over there, too.
6th annual year ender for 2023. Speak up, Chris. There you go.
Live from the hall.
Sean Murphy. Why in the world would you have that? That's interesting.
Hey, what do you think? I'm building out the wall here.
That looks awesome.
Gotta get some lights on it, man. The lights are one of my missions in this place.
Just
So you
turn
like
that one
high
around.
places,
Just
man?
turn that one around.
So you like high places?
You don't need all three of these lights. Turn one of these around, face the wall. Done. That one's facing down, doesn't you?
See, the guy's back after a month and you try to fix the lighting problem.
Wow.
He did. He's right. He turned it around. He's 100% right. So that's easy. Okay. That's not right.
John Scheinbart, welcome to
Mr.
today's
Scheinbach. From the Cape?
exciting.
John from the Cape?
Are you on the Cape, sir?
Is that John from the Cape?
How are you spending your weekend? Tell us your exact location, please.
What are you wearing?
What are you wearing?
No, I wasn't. That's not what I said.
What are you drinking?
What are you drinking is more important part. Michael Weber is in the house.
Great, Michael Weaver.
The great Michael Weber. Thank you, sir, for joining us today. Wouldn't be a live sale without the Weebs.
The weeds.
Oh, wait.
Weeds.
I was just trying it out.
Hey, Chris, did you get something? What's up? You were the odds and ends of this institution, young man. What's up?
Rodney Flat.
Rodney Flat. After a long absence.
John, sorry to hear about your wife. Hope she's feeling better in time for the new year. But Mr. Scheinbart is on the Cape.
Yeah, Mr. Scheinbach on the Cape.
Going to get things going here in just a few moments. Hope you like the new format came up with today.
We're on a different floor.
I think it's one of the best ever, personally. I think it looks
Greatest
fantastic.
setup ever.
Yeah.
And when you see what we got for you, I think you're gonna quickly
Wait a
agree.
minute. We are on the main floor of the hall.
We are on the
We're
main
not
floor.
upstairs.
No, right?
Not just a look, and we are at a different level, so we're on the floor. It's
Literally a new level.
got more room, and we have Manoli. So you're tweeting Manoli? Manoli at?
Now that it's called X, is it still tweeting?
That's not good.
Xing? Xtina will be pissed. 75 books tonight, our usual format. Claim it now. We're going to present each book one at a time. Again, total of 75. Try to grab stuff that's fun, stuff that's relevant, stuff you might find interesting. Try to give you a good variety every time out. So, New Year's show, year end. Thank you again for 6th year.
Yep.
We keep flip-flopping a bit at times and places, and you folks keep showing up, so thank you. Keep bringing in some great stuff. There's a bunch of stuff coming down the pike in shopping here as well.
Johnny D.
While we introduce each book, I'm going to give you a little bit of information about each one. So anything pertinent that might be important to a collector, a reader, just someone looking to bang in their collection, okay? One of the things we do is give you our best estimated grade. It's to the best of our abilities. There are a few people take a look at books and we try to come to our guesstimate. But if you ever get something you're not 100% satisfied, don't agree, it's fine. Just give us a call, we'll take it back, and we'll take the return shipping on us. So thank you in advance. 6 years been good. I don't think we had a real negative situation. Everyone's been great.
Nope.
Everything's paid, we've chased, so that's a big deal. So thank you. Your support means a lot. I'm John. We have Jake.
Woo!
Manoli back from a long.
The dead.
And of course, Chris.
Howdy.
Chris is here. Chris is actually manning the desk.
Right. Come by and say hi to Chris.
Let's see, this roundabout's pretty good. This thing, see, wait till you see the hall 2.0.
Mr. Coldwell.
Huh?
Mr. Coldwell's tuned in.
Back door, you have to have a special knock to get
Yep.
in, and
Yep. Little speakeasy.
And cash.
well, now it's not because you said it. It's like
Fight Club.
Yep. So we're gonna give this thing another 3 minutes, and then we're gonna get going. We're gonna go straight through in our usual format. We introduce a certain amount of books, and then we move on to the round. And this is like, let's go. All right. From 2023 to 2024, we're gonna get it done before that happens. I promise you. 75 books, and I think I'm gonna try to go for an hour and 45 minutes.
Ooh. All right.
Let me get a little ready here. Hey, how'd you drink, Manoli? Hey, you
Perfect.
good? Nice to have you back. So who you tweeting? I must know.
I was posting it on the hall to say hello to everyone. Haven't seen him in a while.
He's back, baby. Bring those books in now. We've been
I
saying
don't
no.
tweet or
Do you want them?
That's not what I've
No.
heard.
Have you ever wanted to tweet?
I have nothing to say that anyone wants to hear.
Nobody needs to hear anything.
Word on the street is that your Twitter handle is buck naked. Is that you?
It is. Don't you guys sleep naked?
The Greek press. That's how they get that olive oil. Don't kid yourself. That shit's legit.
Buttocks.
The best. 2 more minutes, okay, Jake?
2 more minutes. You
2
got it,
more
bud.
minutes. We're actually gonna have the return of some old friends tonight too.
Yep. Yeah, we've got some surprises lined up for you. No details yet. You got to keep watching to find out.
I thought you were gonna Yoko Ono me there.
No, I wouldn't do
Oh
that.
my God, I'm gonna start screaming in the microphone at one point.
Yeah. Chris got that one.
Hey, someone want to give me a tambourine?
That was incredible, wasn't it?
I thought it made my week. I showed the guys that last night, they were dying.
So if you get a chance, go check out Bill Burr and Yoko Ono and watch this. It's funny as shit. Bill Burr just
Oh, I've
is
seen that.
spot
Actually.
on. It is so
Yeah.
funny.
I've seen everything he does. It's
Much love to Yoko Ono.
Ernest Briggs.
What time we got here?
Love seeing all the familiar names joining us here for the last live sale of 2023.
This is going to be a total mess. Good. So now what to do? You ready to go? Why don't you show us the board, Jake? Got a board? Jake, Manoli, Chris, and Juan. Easy. So we're going to do it this way. We're going to introduce the book to you.
Woo.
Number 1.
Book number 1.
I'm going to give you the price so I can wow you with what it is. This is a recent release copy of The Wolverine, issue 1. So this is a facsimile reprint. It is issue 1 reprinting the Frank Miller series, the original volume 1 Wolverine. It is a foil variant, so they're foiling everything. They've been foiling cats, I hear.
Michael Weber's going to take that book. Thank you, Mr.
Basically,
Michael
cover
Weber.
price. Michael Weber. Thank you, Michael. Oh, I'm sorry, no, let me do this. Excusez-moi. That's French. I was in French class for about 45 minutes. That's all I got. That and beat it. Beat it. I was like, oh, you're like Michael Jackson too?
It sounds just like
Get the
English.
fuck out of here.
Book number 2.
Book number 2 is a personal favorite of mine. It is Top Cow's Battle of the Planets, issue number 1, 2002. Very fine plus, 885. Alex Ross doing the cover, and he's also the art director. And are we close enough on some of these?
Yes, that looks good.
And so, again, very fine plus. I pulled it off because I needed to show you this. G-Force, baby.
That's awesome.
Very cool. Alex Ross, Battle of the Planets, $8. It's going to be number 2.
So if you want to claim that, type number 2 in the comments.
Hey, Manolo, you want to be my Zamboni?
I'll be your bitch. I got it.
I'll be your rock and rolling bitch for you. The number 3. I'll set him up. You take him down. How's that sound?
Book 3.
Book 3 is going to be $7. It's going to be the Fantastic Four annual from 1983. I think it's in there, minus above, so 92 above. John Byrne. First time we get the Skrull cows in this one. 1983.
Love that story.
Tutankhamun. That looks like a snooze fest.
It was a good game.
Was it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, bullshit. That looks like hell.
One.
Well,
the
were you
80s,
like a dot
for
running
the
through a bunch
80s,
of other?
basically a bunch of dots running
John
around.
Byrne. $7. Look at that cover. Black cover. It's beautiful. 885. Must have it. Volume 1. Fantastic Four. Manoli.
I'll be good.
Thank you, sir. May I have another? The public domain jazz is spot on, Chris. You're doing an amazing job, pal.
Thank you.
Chris is laughing watching us do this for a change because he's usually the one doing everything.
Yeah.
No, yeah, see? 2006. It's going to be number 4. It's going to be an image or above copy of Superman Batman number 27, featuring a cover by that douche, Easton Van Sciver. The interior art by Kevin Maguire is well worth it, though, and you got the Huntress and our friend Power Girl.
A couple of windows.
Couple of wins in the air. So Kevin Maguire's interior is still super tight, but Van Sciver's a dick. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
No? He is. At the end of, periodically, if you want to throw out a price and say, yeah, I'll give you $10 for that, we'll certainly consider it. We're not heartless here at the hall, not yet. We're working on it. Book number 5 tonight. It's coming to us from 2004. It's a near mint above condition of another douche. Joss Whedon, back-to-back douches. Joss Whedon and John Cassidy. First Abigail Brand, Agent of Sword. First time we get intro to Abigail Brand.
Oh, wow.
You know what? I was thinking the other day of flipping through. Maria Hill getting killed in Secret Invasion is a freaking travesty.
I know.
What an absolute travesty.
How did Abigail
Call
Brand
Kevin friggin' Feige.
Abigail Brand should have shown up in the Marvels too. She should have been the Nick Fury role instead.
Astonishing X-Men number 3. Really nice copy. It's in near mint above condition. First Abigail Brand, Agent of Sword cameo.
How do you know it wasn't a Skrull that got killed?
Let's hope it was.
Or her life model
Too
decoy?
bad, because the real Secret Invasion was masterfully done. Bendis is
Her
one of the
life model
modern
decoy.
goats. 10 years, right? 12 years of stories, all interconnected, a long game, really kind of Palpatine level. So I think I solved the puzzle.
Book number 6.
Books number 6 is coming to us from our friends over at Vertigo Comics, aka DC. This is Fairest, issue 2 of 12. All the covers in this series were done by the amazing Adam Hughes. From the pages of Fables, Fairest. Bill Willingham, the writer, and Phil Jimenez's interior art is epic as well. So number 6, Fairest from Vertigo Comics, Bill Willingham, Phil Jimenez, Adam Hughes cover. Very fine name, at 992. 6. Go ahead, Manoli. Let's keep on going, undaunted. So we'll heat these son of a bitches. Here we go.
Thanks, Steve. Steve Caldwell says the video and audio is great.
Mr. Caldwell, owner of the first appearance of Alison Blair.
Ooh,
I love it.
Newsstand.
From 1984, personal favorite of mine. This is Marvel Team Up issue 137. So getting to the higher numbers, so lower print run stuff here as we get to the end of the Marvel Team Up Volume 1 run. This written by Mike Carlin. This is a newsstand copy. It is Assistant Editor's Month, so anything was possible then. And we get the introduction of the first appearance of Golden Oldie, who is Aunt May with the powers cosmic. She's the new Herald of Galactus. Galactus was after Franklin, but Franklin bargained him out, and he took Aunt May and made her a Herald of Galactus.
That's going
I know,
pretty far.
first Golden Oldie, right? Marvel Team Up.
So he pimped her out to Galactus. Okay.
Very fine plus above, so 8.5 above newsstand copy. First Golden Oldie. Kind of a cool name. I mean, she might get a bachelor show, a bachelorette. Aunt May, the old golden bachelorette. It's coming. Don't call Kevin Feige. 1996. What could it be? It's going to be a copy of Youngblood and X-Force, the Liefeld Ultimate Dream. Dude, the cover for it. It's a prestige format copy, so it's got that square bound. Love those 90s books. Got a little bit of scuff in, still a beautiful copy. Liefeld and Liefeld and Liefeld. It's like a menage a Liefeld, this whole thing. Cable, you got it. Together for the first time. I'm not sure if they were together again, but Extreme Studios. So you got to give it to LIFO, man. He busted in a Marvel again, right? He ends up pretty cool stuff. $8, number 8. Youngblood and the X-Force, prestige format. I thought you wanted that one, Millie. So we should put him on the whale list. The Rob Liefeld appearance.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, you got to get a whales list. Hey, you always got to have the whales. He's hunting the whales. That'd be fucking funny. All right, we're already at number 9. We can review. So we're not stopping. Let me keep going.
Yeah. Number 9.
On with the countdown. If you missed it, you missed it. I'm going to start with that to throw you off. Lucky number 9. From October of 2005, it's Kara Zor-El, Supergirl, issue number 1. This is a second print Michael Turner cover variant. So second print always lower than the lower print run than the first. You a big second print guy, Manoli?
A lot of them, especially when they look this good.
So we do have some Manoli commandments tonight, which is final issue, right? Always grab the final issues. So that's one of them. This is one of them too. Second print, sketch variant cover by Michael Turner. Nice shot. Nimitz, Jeff Loeb, Ian Churchill doing the interiors. And again, the late, great Michael Turner. Only $10 for that one in the number 9 slot.
Next up is book number 10.
Hey, so did you catch some of that Pop-Tart Bowl? The Pop-Tart, there was a college bowl game with the Pop-Tart. Yeah, well, I said, and they put them in a toaster, and oh, it was friggin' messed up. I'm still not right. I'm not gonna lie to
Do you
you.
have a face to the Pop-Tart?
Yeah, and when he came out, his face was smeared because he got cooked through.
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah.
gonna say
Oh,
came out.
it was crazy, man. It was nightmares forever. I mean, Twinkie the Kid better watch out. This is X-Men 92 from 2015. So X-Men 92 number 1. This was a part of the Secret Wars, the real Secret Wars, second Secret Wars. Scott Koblish, Ryan Stegman. That's a Ryan Stegman Gwen variant. So there's been Gwenum, there's been Gwen everywhere. So this was Gwen became part of each team. So these are all Gwens as the X-Men. It's interesting as shit. But awesome dude, friend of the shop, Ryan Stegman
The Stegmeister.
did the cover of that one.
Find myself
X-Men
strangely
92 number
attracted to
1
sci-fi.
variant.
I know.
All right.
You gonna be all right there, Manoli?
We good? You like that one? Isn't that weird?
I like it.
It's a pretty cool cover. Stegman's awesome.
Oh, yes.
Stegman's good.
Number 11.
Lucky number 11. Did they already nod off?
Oh.
This is a copy of DC Comics Harley Quinn issue number 29. It's from 2017. Amanda Conner, Jimmy Palmiotti. And that's fan favorite, Frank Cho. That's a Frank Cho cover B. It's in great shape. Naaman Plus. So you never Frank Cho? So Manoli, you never went down that rabbit hole with Frank
No,
Cho?
I haven't gone down that one.
No, just
I like some of them.
Art
Oh.
Adams though?
No, a couple mixes.
Yeah.
Adams and I like Hubert. Both.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
Senior and
Yeah.
Andy?
Yeah.
Adam?
And
Joe.
the not JR, but his dad. Ramita, the father.
Yeah, just
Very good.
Ramita.
Yeah.
So people say senior, you shouldn't have to say senior. It's just John Ramita.
Yeah.
The other one's the copy. He's the clone. He's the Ben Riley.
Well,
Ben Riley.
when your dad does all the work for you.
Oh, so you came here to throw shade on New Year's?
Ah,
2023, a kick to the groin.
I hope he's not listening.
Mark this down.
notice how downhill his work has gone after he
Apparently he won't be
Yeah,
coming here to the
stop
Hall
doing
of Comics
Yeah, I
anytime
hope
soon.
he
That was easy. Hey, who else don't we want to come? Who else you got,
Well, it
man?
looks like Ethan Van Shriver won't be showing up either. So.
That's okay. That's quite all right. You know, and I used to enjoy. I mean, his works. He's, you know. I mean, but
Yeah.
it's tough sometimes, right?
It is.
Moving
Number
on.
12.
Number 12 from 1981. This is Micronauts. They came from the Universe. This is a special double-sized issue right in the middle of the run. Issue number 35. It's a newsstand copy of this book. Very fine minus. So 758. Bob Layton did that cover, which is incredible because it's got a negative force to a negative. It keeps going. It's kind of Georgia Perez-like. It's that cool. Newsstand copy, double size, The Origin of the Microverse. First time we get the Microverse, which is pretty cool. And Doctor Strange is in there somehow. This is it, The Origin of the Microverse, with Bob Layton doing the cover. Was he over in Korea, Mr. Layton?
I believe so. Yep.
He's
Yep.
over there.
He's got an apartment set up now. He's
I'm sorry he was sick, and
Yep.
he's doing all right.
Out of the hospital.
Great dude.
Yeah, good guy.
Book
Yeah,
number
fun.
13.
Yeah, fun guy. He really enjoyed having him.
Yeah.
Number 13 is a new release. It is Claimant Plus above. It is Josh Williamson and Tom Riley's Duke, issue number 1. This is the blank sketch cover variant. So essentially cover price for the Duke number 1 blank sketch cover variant. The G.I. Joe head person, lover. This is it. Duke. You liking this one? Don't you like G.I.? You love fucking G.I. Joe.
I love G.I. Joe.
How many of those? So how many more of those do you need to complete the run?
Man down.
All right. Well, that's. We just had a beheading
Okay.
off of the head. That's okay.
No.
Hey, Manoli, it's good to see you.
What did this come out of?
Well,
Please
that's never
stand-
something you want to say in public.
Please stand by.
But
What the hell?
This is down there.
Is it? Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm going to do some of my best charades. What's this? It's a rabbit firing a gun.
And we're back.
Look at.
Feel a
Jesus.
lot better about my
Because when the lights are down, the shit gets real.
All right.
The real Hall After Dark is coming back.
And we're back.
2024.
Book 14.
Number 14, I am sad to say I've never seen before. It is a copy of What If, number 23. This was from 1991. The amateur above, Kurt Busiek writes the story, which is cool. Rod Ramos covers in the interiors. Bob McLeod as well. So it's a rework of Giant Size X-Men number 1 and X-Men number 94. What if the X-Men had never existed? So the characters still exist in certain forms, but they're not a team. So what happens then? Pretty cool. I've never seen this one. $10
Nice.
for number 14. What if the all new, all different X-Men never existed? And of course, it's a great homage to Giant Size X-Men number 1. You can do it, Manoli. We're moving.
Careful, Manoli.
We're in the future.
We'll try not to break anything this
Do you
time.
need me to weld this? Do we need to get
Screw it
somebody?
right into the
Maybe Michael freaking Weber can make a construction. He can bring his lathe, and we'll be able to.
Construct a rudimentary.
Michael can work something up so the shit never falls again. Hey, by the way, the background looks amazing, Jake.
Really
Looks
does.
awesome.
That was a great idea on your part.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hey, Lennon McCartney, bitch. Mr. Miracle number 10. It's in the 15 spot. This one's from 2018. It's a heavy cardstock cover B by Mitch Gerads. Series written by Tom King, of course. So Tom King and Mitch Gerads, one of the power couples in comics. Do some great stuff together and hope to have them here someday soon. Claimant Plus above. So Tom King, Mitch Gerads cover B. Mr. Miracle number 10. I did it because it's got cereal in it. It's got Batman. It's got Happy Birthday. He has to dress as Batman for his. I'm not going to spoil the story. It's pretty cool.
Good, good.
66. What do you got? I think everybody needs to stand up for 1 second. Let's stand up.
Take a pause.
Take a second. Everybody stand up. Stand up out there for me. And say,
Everybody
as
stand.
bad as hell. No.
I'm not going to take it anymore.
Just you know, step out of the batter's box for a second. Take a sip.
Raise your
Say,
glasses.
What the is going on? All right.
Good.
No, you didn't stand up. You got to stand up. Thank you. All right.
You can't see it, but Manoli just laid out on the floor.
You can't feel it. 16.
Halftime.
Ooh, $18. This is a copy of Pacific Comics Star Slayer. The log of Jolly Roger. So Jolly Roger's got a lot going on. So Pacific Comics, so small indie publisher at the time, from 1982. I think it's in near mint condition. So I'm only give this a nice little kissy press. That's a press, but it's kind of a kissy press. It's a little bit less than a press. It's a half press.
That was a whole press.
Oh, really? You got
Yeah,
a
that
full
was a full
smoochy?
press. Yeah.
Full smoochy juicy.
I try not to do half-fast.
Wow, you did an amazing job. So this thing, this might be one of the books of the night. So Mike Grell, Warlord, and we'll see him again. wraparound cover. First intro of Jolly Rogers. So think Conan meets John Carter meets Flash Gordon.
It's going to Steve Coldwell.
It's awesome. There's also, Mr. Caldwell, I didn't want to say it until now. I mean, only I had a spirited conversation about this. Where are the ilk that might be the first real appearance of the Rocketeer?
Ooh.
So number 2 is considered the first full, but it's a back cover. It's the same ad, but it's on the back cover of issue 2. So let the debates rage.
Yep.
First Rocketeer, it's a nice book.
Thanks, Steve.
Both of them are actual ads.
Mr.
Same
Caldwell.
ad.
It was weird, right?
Yep.
So I'm always looking at it and going, wait a minute, that's not the first appearance. Because number 1 comes before 2, unless we're in certain countries.
And it wasn't actually the cover.
I don't
so
think
they
I'm
can't
in
say
one
it
of
was
those.
Cover. It was a back
Right?
cover ad.
From the weird to the sublime.
Book 17.
I bring you book 17. From 1994, we have Namor, the Submariner. Not only does this cover exist, but I never realized that there's a different, it's really not a variant, but it's a different type of cover. So you have a different, I guess it would be a variant, but not intentional because of the color on it. So this is, of course, Namor, the Submariner with, isn't she married? Or what happened here?
Yeah, but whatever.
They have an open
Yeah,
relationship.
but what?
yes.
Try telling that to the judge. Jeff Isherwood, cover and interior arts. So this is a blue variant, considered a blue variant. There's a lighter versions of this, apparently. This thing's in incredible shape. And it also has, guess what, kiddies?
Oh,
It's got the Marvel cards in it,
look at that.
Nice.
which is cool. The other, the non-blue variants don't have the cards in it. They didn't ship with the cards, which is kind of damn weird.
Is it one direct and one newsstand?
No,
or-
they were
Okay.
randomly flipped through as deep as I could get on the rabbit hole till I could get out. I was afraid I was going to get lost in the freaking Namaverse. $8.
It's not a bad place.
We're going to go to 75, believe it or not, unless something gives out, and it might be me. So 18,
Book 18.
book 18 is from DC Comics. And Chris may have to come over here from look at this one. Come on over, Chris, take a look at this one. From 1984, it is The Saga of the Swamp Thing, issue 23. I think it's in very fine plus condition, so 8.5 above. Alan Moore, the writer, and Steve Bissett doing the interior. So Moore and Bissett, this is their third Alan Moore run, third in the run. So third in a series of Alan Moore books, and it's also the first appearance of the character Cedar. There's also the Floronic Man, who is just batshit. He's Joker batshit crazy.
Yeah.
The Floronic Man. So Alan Moore, third Alan Moore, Saga of the Swamp Thing, number 18. It's a beautiful copy of this book for only $15. I love Abigail.
I love that
Abigail
logo.
on the cover.
One of my favorite logos for
Yeah,
comic books.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
You know, logo T-shirts coming in 2024, right? To the shop,
Absolutely.
to the Holocomics Etsy.
Yep. Yep.
I don't condone any of that shit, but do what you got to do, right? Got to do what you got to do.
Book
You know,
19.
business is business.
$20 is $20.
$20, $20. Oh, I hit. How we doing, Jake?
We're doing good.
There's a little tremor.
All right.
The Black Widow, number 1. This is from 2019. This is a Clayton Crane cover, name and plus above. This is one of the Stan Lee tribute books, which effectively the all black cover back covers. And then the tribute to the passing of Stan, who would have had his 101st birthday a couple days ago,
Yep.
correct?
Yep.
101. He's still playing cameos someplace. But Clayton Crane, this thing is Stanley tribute, tough getting high grade, basically cover price for you. Number 19, that's The Black Widow, number 1, 2019. There you go, Manolis.
Nice little New Year's cover.
The good news is if Manoli drops one, he can fix it.
You're right. It's up to him to press it.
You know? So, you know what I mean?
Book 20.
So we got that going for us. So if you start dropping shit, have you ever dropped a substantial book? Have you ever?
Trying to think here. No.
So what are we getting? Like the Wheel of Death here, or are you gonna?
No, haven't.
Answer the question.
No, you're saying substantial
I
books,
deserve
so,
the truth.
so is it 1,000 plus? No, I've never dropped 1,000 plus book.
850.
Do you feel better?
maybe, but
Yep.
You feel that? Good. I'm glad. That's what this is about. 1992, Madman Adventures number 1. So a new offshoot. Let me try that again. A
Offshoot.
new offshoot series. Thank you. New offshoot series from Mr. Mike Allred. So Madman getting a second book. This thing's incredible. Tundra Press, another small press book. If you know Mike Allred, you love Mike Allred. The quality of the paper is incredible too. My son Matt's a big Mike Allred and Madman fan. Not sure if he ever had this one. Great read, great book, independent comic lover. There it is, number 20, $15. Madman Adventures number 1, 1992. Name it minus 9492. So we endeavored to give you all types of different books tonight. The weird, the good, the different.
Better get on that.
Better get on that.
Book 21.
Book 21 is going to be $10. Big fan of this one. 1974. Very fine minus 885. Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, Dick Ayers combining. This would be one of the first reprints of Avengers issue number 25, aka the first Doctor Doom versus the Avengers. So early 70s book. I think it's in very fine minus. Beauty copy. It's got a little bit of thing right here, but first time we get the Avengers and Doctor Doom, the reprint. Look how cool it is. A brand new Kirby. That's a reprint of the classic Kirby cover. Enter Doctor Doom. $10. Marvel Triple Action number 19 at 25 cents. All the way from what year? Tell me that one again. 1974. What's going on here? It's
22.
Wonderful. Harley Quinn's Little Black Book number 4. This is from 2016. Neiman Plus. Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti flipped it. Connor and Palmiotti worked on the book and cover. It's the first time we get the bombshells. So the original DC bombshells cross over into Harley's Little Black Books sometime. So, you know, the Batwoman, that's the baseball player and all those. Pretty. I was like, what?
Cool.
We endeavor to find the strangest and the weirdest. The artwork on the interiors are awesome. Zatanna.
Steve Caldwell's going to take that book.
Awesome book.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Caldwell. Bringing back an old friend. There he is. He's back. Steve Caldwell's one free shit. You know what I'm going to give Steve Caldwell? His ongoing support in and out of shop. It's going to be a copy of Headlopper from Mr. Andrew McLean. We had Andrew and his lovely wife this past year. They actually did an amazing remark sketch on the interior for you as well. So that's going to go with Steve. And thank you, Steve. We'll add that to your book.
Congratulations.
Got all types of stuff like that tonight. Bringing back some of the hackers. Andrew McLean was awesome. Snarlagon had Andrew. He was a lot of fun. He brought his own props. He was great, dude.
Yep.
Really appreciate all the creators that came in this year. Always supportive. Really appreciate it. It's amazing. Marvel Superhero Secret Wars number 1. This was from 1984. So this is the OG Marvel Superhero Secret War. Very fine minus. Jim Shooter, Mike Zeck. This is a Blue Galactus era copy.
Oh.
So page 7, Galactus was in his blue uniforms, the road uniforms. See if I can pull that up quick for you.
Almost like his PJs.
Yeah, it looks like he got into someone else's
Centerfold.
drawer. No, it's not 7.
Look at that.
Yo, you, Beyonda. Check out my new blue digs. White helmet. He actually looks pretty cool. I'm not going to lie to you. It's like a road uniform. Kind of cool. So this is not all of them have the blue Galactus in it. These are $25, $30.
Wow.
Marvel Superhero Secret Wars number 1, $18. Number 23. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Go ahead, Manoli. I know you want it. Chris, you did a nice job with the jazz, pal. I'm digging it. And they're not going to come get us, right?
Nope. Book 24.
That's good news. 24 is from 2018. Super high grade copy of Action Comics 1000, celebrating the 1000th comic for Superman. Mike, speaking of Mike, already did this cover as well. This is a 1960s variant. So as part of the celebration for Superman, they had certain artists do decades to represent the Man of Steel throughout. So Mike Allred and his wife Laura did this one, which is from the 1960s. Effectively cover price for this Mike Allred Action Comics number 1000 prestige format. So square bound. Never opened. I like Krypton, the show. Action Comic. Alred's awesome. Love it. So it's going to be $8. Action Comics number 1000. That's number 24. Is this going to crack into Oklahoma? What's going on here?
Book 25.
Chris, remember when I said you were doing great with the music? Keep on remembering that, because so this is a recent release here, and this is it. Andrew McLean again. This is a Scott McFarlane and Ken Berube exclusive variant of Godzilla War for Humanity. Excuse me, Andrew McLean's writing and drawing this. So this was an exclusive to friends of the shop. We're going to have them in this year, right?
Yep.
Looking forward to having Scott and Ken coming in and nice enough to give us this Hedorah, a.k.a. the Smog Monster, shop exclusive variant. Can't imagine there's more than 500 of those.
Yeah.
Right, maybe less. So number 25 is going to be Godzilla War of Humanity number 1 for $10. I'm just going to keep going.
Do it.
Unless
Rodney
you tell me to
Flatt's
stop.
going to take that Godzilla book. Thanks, Rodney.
Rodney Flatt's going to take the Godzilla book. And before I introduce, Rodney breaks the streak, and because of that, we're bringing back the cod piece.
Uh-oh.
All hail cod piece. So these are some of the press that Jake had made up for our first iteration, the Hall After Dark. So I was flipping through, so I go, there they are. The cod piece is back. So Rodney, that's a freebie on you. If you don't claim anything else, we'll figure out how to get it to you. We'll pick up the shipping, dude. Always our pleasure. Thank you very much. So 26. Where was I going with that one, Manoli?
Book 26 is...
So Manoli's eyeing every one of these books.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm being judged.
No.
No, I know.
Taking a peek at them.
Is it nice?
I haven't seen most of these covers, so it's good to see.
You're looking at it from a totally different angle, though, which is kind of...
He's on his phone getting ready to claim something.
He's going, wow. Number
We're
26.
claiming in store today, so.
Conan the Adventurer. Issue number... I know. What happened? Are we open? Conan the Adventurer. Are we freaking open?
Doors unlocked.
Are you sure?
Double check. Chris.
1994, Nemeth minus above. Roy Thomas in box cover. So Conan, a brand new series. It's freaking pretty awesome. These things got beat to shit too. The corners all got rolled up on. Roll them up. Embossed. Roy Thomas is back. I don't ever recall playing that one. Champions of World Class Soccer.
Because it's from Acclaim.
There it is. Oh yeah, you got to think about Acclaim, huh? There it is. It's pretty awesome. It's in great shape. Number 26, Conan the Adventurer, number 1, $8. I'm gonna speed up the cadence.
$8.
27.
Number 27.
How are we doing on time, Jake? What day is it? 2020. So the COVID year. I'm not sure it's true or not, but I'm of the mindset of certain books in our 2020 don't exist because nobody got them. Who knows what happened to them? This is one of them. Dark Multiverse, Teen Titans, the Judas Contract. So it's a retelling essentially of the Judas Contract. So think Terra meets the Dark Phoenix.
Oh.
In a one-shot, nice high-grade book, beauty copy. Nobody got them. Kyle Higgins, Tom Rainey, deluxe format. So it's when I say deluxe format, you know those ones like the Dark Knight.
Ooh, it's thick.
It's almost like DC's What If.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's so
It's really cool.
it gets nutty. Art's great.
Yeah.
I was a Titans person, so I enjoyed it. Oh, not gonna show you. The Dark Multiverse, $10, 27. Terra. Thank you.
Book 28.
28. 1991. The Mighty Thor, issue 437.
Look at that cover.
Isn't that great?
Huh.
Tom DeFalco, Ron Friends, Al Milgrom, the Troika there. So obviously a Silver Surfer number 4 homage cover. Thor versus Quasar. Let's go Quasar. And it's got it's got the X-Men figures insert in it as well, which is high glazed copy. It's usually never in it. The action figure centerfold is usually ripped out. As people started circling it. Here we go. So still in it. Great homage cover. Big fan of those.
Did you put that book in there with somebody?
Thor versus Quasar.
Somebody
Nope.
in mind?
Nope.
No? Okay.
I just happened to see it and I said, you know, kind of like that.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Quasar. Wasn't it Mr. Williams was telling us about drawing Quasar's costume and how much of a pain in the ass it was. Keith Williams, when he came in, was talking about Quasar. Another great guy, another great guest. 29. Always fun to see these. Hit or misses. Topps Comics. Yes, Topps Comics. Xena, Warrior Princess #1. I'm always getting a good look at this one. 1997, Nimitz. So it's a Topps Comics again. Photo cover of Lucy Lawless. Amanda Conn and Jimmy Palmiotti wrote one of the stories in it, and I provided the art. And also Roy Thomas and Joyce Chin did the second book.
Interesting. Wow.
So yeah, I was like, wow, Roy Thomas writing Xena, which is pretty cool, with local Joyce Chin, right? It was amazing talent herself. And Amanda Conn and Jimmy Palmiotti.
Manoli, were you a Xena fan back in the day? Did you watch that?
Oh, you a xenophobe?
I watched Xena. She was better in Battlestar Galactica, though.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Chris?
Yeah, I was watching that on Rewind the 90s last night. They were talking about that.
You can randomly say anything,
Yeah.
and Chris is on it. It's just, yell out something.
Chris has got a reference somewhere.
It's awesome.
I was in 3rd grade when I came out.
1995, but he saw it. 1995, Nimitz, Howard Mackey, Terry Dodson, and Klaus Janson. Some quality on this one.
Klaus.
It's the intro to the Age of Apocalypse. So this was the setup book, the X-Men Chronicles. Here and Now, the Dawn of Apocalypse #1. They started putting these stuff in really high-grade books, the quality of the book. Wraparound cover, X-Men Chronicles. So the intro to the Age of Apocalypse, and we know how that all went for everybody. The Death of the Scarlet Witch. Down goes the Scarlet Witch in this one. And so this was the book that replaces X-Men Unlimited in the first appearance of Bova, who is a cow, which is a mutated cow from the High Evolutionary. See the shit I learned because of you people? I do this for you.
I do it
The people. I learned that Bova.
She thought they were saying boo, they were saying moo.
Bova. That's her name. It makes sense, right? There's a place in Boston called Bova's. If you've never been, you have to get a chance.
What kind of place?
Sandwich shop and oh Jesus, Lord help me. Happy New Year. I'm jumping ship. I'm going forward 10 books. Should I go forward 5 books? 31. How we doing?
Good. Number
We're
31.
having fun. That's all that matters. Number 31 is from 2003.
Nice.
Manoli leans in. Lean
Very
in there,
nice.
Manoli.
Very
Smell
nice.
that one. Smell it. Very fine, plus 885. Phil Jimenez. This is an Adam Hughes cover. Negative space variant.
Going
25,
blind. Going
35.
blind in my old age.
Isn't that good? Leave that in on now. That look good? Looking nice.
It's Elena.
How we doing? Number 31.
Book 31.
We're still going. On with the countdown.
Number 32.
32, 2015, Neiman Plus, Marguerite Bennett and Mike Norton bring us Years of Future Past, issue #1. This is a 1 in 25 Mike Norton cover, as it turns out.
Wow.
It's a Neiman Plus condition. 1 in 25 ratio. So 25 of, say, cover A, cover B to get one of these. $10 for this 1 in 25, because who loves you, baby? And then number 32 spot, it is Years of Future Past, 1 in 25, Mike Norton. Cool. 33, we still there?
Yep. Getting ready for book 33 up next.
Still with me?
Da-da-da-da-da. Ooh, very timely.
Great time. We have 2 of these, going to be $6 each with 2 different claimants. The newly released Harley Quinn issue 35, heavy cardstock variant covers, homage to obviously the classic Batman Adventures first appearance of Harley Quinn. So cover price each. Harley Quinn, number 35, they're great.
Yeah, that's fine.
Precursor to Batman Santa Claus Silent Night.
Lou Correa is going to take one of those.
Mr. Correa is going to take one.
Thanks, Lou. And Andy Plant's going to
Mr.
take the
Andy
other.
Plan. Always a pleasure, Andy. How you doing, bud? Happy New Year. Thank you. I try to bring the weird. I tend to lean toward anything that I haven't seen yet. I'm like, oh, yeah, I gotta go. This is why you get this shit. New England Comics, Tick and Artie in full color. So, yes, Tick and Artie got a series together in 2002, published by old friends over at New England Comics. Ben Edlund, the creator of the Tick, did this series as well. It's a full color, one shot, and it's done in. I've never seen this one before in my life. You got a Tick cover gallery, too. Love the Tick. Spoon, baby. New England Comics, Tick and Artie, #1, in the number 34 slot. $7 for that one. Full color, one shot. Thank you. 35.
Number 35.
1995. Did I say 1995? It's Punisher Kills the Marvel Universe, people. Garth Ennis was the writer, so you know it's violent as shit. Brathwaite doing the interiors and Steve Dillon doing the cover.
Yep.
This is a second print in a prestige format, which is kind of unheard of.
That was weird.
He is Frank Castle. He just shoots everybody. So pretty much, things awesome. $15. The Punisher kills everybody.
That's what they should have called it.
That's it. Have you seen that one before, Miller?
No, I haven't.
Just Steve Dillon cover too. He doesn't look happy. I like the little space you gave me, so I stay on target here, Jake. It's almost like a targeting spot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at that.
Good to know. John, best setup ever.
Greatest setup ever, Chris. And Chris wasn't here. Are you here, Chris?
Oh, yeah.
2011, because I want to show you this one, because you might want this.
Yep.
Patrick
Oh.
Gleason did the interiors on this thing. Of course, it's a photo cover of our boy Abansur.
Taserface?
Taserface, one shot, very fine plus. I liked Abansur. The first third of that movie is legit.
Yep.
The rest of it, it turns into a donkey. I don't know what the Christ happened in that movie. I'm gonna go back in time and find out.
Photo cover.
2011's photo cover,
Kids love them.
Green Lantern movie prequel, Abansur.
I read that one. It was worth it.
I've
Yeah.
been sore too, but I got over it.
So were those released before the movie came out?
Yep.
I don't recall. Yeah, they
Yeah,
were. So
they
you
were.
read those going in?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, you must have really been pissed.
Oh, my mom gave me the day off of school to go see that.
Here we go.
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls, slowly
Niagara
enter.
Falls. I knew I'd get them.
Yep.
This is coming in off the bench, man. Listen, yes, you can't come on the field, Chris. You're gonna get a penalty.
Number 37.
Number 30 it is from 1986. I love this one.
That's nice.
BWS?
1986, very fine plus above, so 8.5 above. Chris Claremont Jackson Geist doing the interior's 25th anniversary frame cover, which we love here at the Hall of Comics. It is a newsstand copy, and the frame cover is done by none other than Barry Windsor Smith. Alanya Rasputin. Magic.
I love that cover.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Fucking great copy, too,
Yeah.
for a newsstand.
Yeah.
Those things get bent to shit.
Oh, that's nice.
Bent to shit. That's a formal term, you know. If you look it up in the Overstreet guide, there's bent to shit.
That's 3.8 is bent to
GTS.
Yeah,
shit.
you know, I got a book that's a 3.4. Like, wow, that's fucking amazing. It's good shit. But yeah, that's what bent to shit is. Kind of falls in there. 1997, Mentor Above, one shot. Boba Fett, Twin Engines
Boba
of
Fett.
Destruction. It's a nice book, too. Look at
Boba.
this thing. What's up, Boba?
Son
The
of
old
Jango.
Dark Horse. What's up, Dark Horse? The Crow. So you must have been a Crow guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like the
I
Crow.
was smart enough not to watch the second movie.
Nah, second movie is bad news. So John Nato doing the pencils and the cover, which is phenomenal. First, Jodo cast, who I had to ask Chris who the hell was. It's a Mandalorian hunter, so another bounty hunter. So it's like a Mando against a Mando. They're two fake Mandos squaring off.
Mando and Mando crime.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a Mandalorian
Mando-
hunter. They
yeah.
hunt only Mandalorians.
really?
Maybe.
That
I don't
doesn't
know.
seem like
That's
it's
what it
gonna
sounds
last
like.
long.
No, it's just making.
Isn't that like Dengar?
That is Dengo. What's up,
He
Dengo?
sucks. I could outrun him. Yeah, definitely. And full loam too. I can outrun
Oh
him
my
too.
God,
No
yeah.
question.
What about Zuckus?
Oh, Zuckus too. The only, yeah, maybe Boss, because his knees don't go any
No.
other way.
No, they don't.
I think I could probably win that whole thing.
Book 39.
I could take them all. I'm going to start working for it. 39 is one that Chris pointed out to me. 2022 book, name it plus above. It's a Ram V. Ram V's in town. He's not happy. Francesco Mana doing the art and the cover. This is a Kendrick Lim cover. Carnage, number 5, name it plus first print. First appearance of the. Have you seen the Carnage dog yet? Okay. First appearance of the Carnage dog, Spike.
Yes.
Spike.
It's
That's good.
batshit.
There's a dog.
There's a dog.
Everyone
There's a
gets a
Carnage.
dog.
Spike. Of course, he's going to be called Spike.
Well, they got a Venom
Just like,
dinosaur,
check
so
this
why
out.
not a
What?
Carnage dog, right?
Carnage dog.
Michael Weaver's going to take that book,
I bet
actually.
you would for Carnage dog.
Thanks, Michael.
Woof.
Michael Weaver, you won free shit. This is going to be from our friend Joseph Schmalke, who came in during the year. And so a lot of these things are stuff we get from the creators themselves, and really cool. It's like a classic treasury-sized edition book. Phantom Star Killer, Black Caravan, Legendary Edition. So we'll put this aside for you, Mike. And again, thanks to our
It's really cool.
new buddy, Joseph Schmalke. Great dude, too. A lot of fun.
Yep.
So thanks to them. That's going to go to Michael Weaver. There he is, MODOK. And that's a travesty, too. Quantum Mania owes me. I'm just forget it. I'm telling you. That's bullshit. The whole thing's bullshit. I can't forgive Paul Rudd for that. I'm just saying. Number 40. This is over the halfway mark. Thank the Lord. 2011s. Love this one. Love, 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 love. Big loves. Justice League Dark, number 1. I think it's in very fine plus condition, so 885.
Wicked Dog.
Peter Milligan, he of X-Force fame, and Mikkel Janin. Mikkel Janin doing the interiors. They almost look painted. This is a beautiful book. Ryan Sook, who I love to. Are we working on Ryan Sook? Mr. Sook? We'd love to have Mr. Sook.
Let's
here.
have him in.
Sorry,
Let's do it.
criminally not. What are you doing, Ellen? I love that one. I just want to stare at it.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's going home with Rodney Flat.
Mr. Rodney Flat.
Sook did a great Vision cover,
This.
if you've ever seen that.
MODOK for Rodney Flat. So let me pick something out cool for Rodney Flat. Rodney Flat.
Ooh,
Another
Rodney
guest from the into the shop this year was Mr. Ron Garney. So Ron Garney, just another cool dude, he's worked in 20 plus years in comics, got some great stories, got a lot of stuff that he did. This was a series he did with Charles Soule and Ron Garney, signed by Mr. Garney. That'll go to Rodney. Thank you, Rodney, and thanks to Mr. Garney. MODOK's just giving the shit away. All right. I'm on a second box, people. I'm on the second box. How are we doing? Is everybody?
Everybody's good.
Yeah?
I think everybody's drinking.
Are they dead? We need a bigger box. It's 3 o'clock. We are in good shape. I have to pick it up. Second half pace. Number 41.
Book 41.
Of 75, in case you were wondering. Or you get what? 2011.
Andrew Plant says, I'm alive. Yep,
He's
That's
alive.
great, Andrew.
Iron Man, Volume 1, Issue 500. This is a series written by Matt Fraction, Salvador La Roca doing the cover and the interior art. It's an awesome wraparound variant. Iron Man number 500, oversized book. It's a beauty. Name it above. So it's got an awesome cover gallery in it as well. Again, Salvador La Roca wraparound variant. And we get the Stark of Earth 113500 as well. Great variant for number 500. Overstock. It's beautiful. This one,
Book 42.
I blue spiked it. Number 42. It's going to be a sticky 6. That's a sticky 6. Those aren't easy to get. Man, you can't pull a sticky 6.
You could have told me.
A sticky 7. This is Lex Luthor, the unauthorized biography, also a prestige format book.
Cubic.
It's like I don't want to say the wrong things, but
Yeah.
the coming of, this might be the playbook for that whole thing. Adam Kubert worked on this as well.
Yeah.
So $6, very fine. Plus Nimitz, minus. Great. Read it if you've never read it. It's never been opened. Lex Luthor, great one shot. The unauthorized biography. If you ever wanted to know why Lex was a douche, that does it. 42, Lex, the unauthorized biography.
Michael Boone's going to take that. book.
Michael Boone.
Thanks, Michael.
Michael Boone's going to get free shit as well. In the free shit kind of mood. Let's see what we get from Michael Boone. Michael Boone, we get Michael Boone. Awesome. Super low print run book that new friend, Rich Woodall gave and signed for us when he came in this year. This is a Jetpack. The folks at Jetpack are awesome. We love Jetpacks. This was an exclusive that they did with Rich Woodall. It's got a classic old homage called The Bloody Ring of Dracula. So that's a freebie going to go Michael Boone. Thanks to Rich Woodall for that.
Congrats, Michael.
Free shit. Number 43 is going to be a 2X lot. We have facsimile copies of The Amazing Spider-Man number 300. Hey, how you doing, man?
Good.
How you been?
Good. So
Good.
how's your holiday?
It's going well so far. So facsimile copies. To the left is the regular facsimile. To the right is going to be a foil variant. Basically, cover price for both.
Nice.
Little live fun here. $15 for the pair. The Amazing Spider-Man facsimile. So cover price for both the regular cover and the foil variant. That's in 43.
Book 44.
This is a fun one for me because I thought it was really cool. This is from 2011. It's a book put out by Image Comics. It's called Thought Bubble. So essentially this book predates a festival in the UK. They have workshops, talks, screenings, all about comics. Charlie Adlard, Becky Clooney worked on this. So it's a culmination of a bunch of different artists coming together in a newspaper form. It is friggin' cool.
That's pretty wild.
Isn't that cool? I think, yeah, I'm not sure where we got this from. Yeah, cool.
Quite a few good variants.
Andy Diggle. So sharing this beautiful Leeds Comic Art Festival book, first ever anthology. So I put together a bunch of stuff in one book predating the festival, which was back on 2011. $10. Number 44. I thought that was pretty awesome. Manoli Rule book is going to be in 45 from 2002. Nimitz minus above, so 92 above. X-Force number 129. Final issue of the series. So again, always the lowest print run book of it. I had never seen this one. Good old dupe on the cover. Marvel Comics X-Force Volume 1. Peter Milligan. End to end, too. Corn nuts. Shit'll break your teeth. That's why that doesn't happen. Shit'll kill you. 129. That's right. Thank you. Thank you, Manoli. Final issue of X-Force Volume 1, number 129 is going to be $8.45.
They haven't used dupe in a while. Dupe.
What's up, dupe?
They did a series a couple years ago, didn't they? More recently
Maybe.
with them.
Book 46.
46 is going to be a 2X lot of books.
Oh.
X-Men number 4. X-Men number 5. Nimitz Plus.
Wow.
Yeah, these are incredible copies. 2000. Oh, just 92. Chris
92.
Claremont, Jim Lee. First and second appearance of Omega Red, the great Omega Red. And also the first appearance of the character Maverick in both of those, not the Tom Cruise one. But
Maverick.
yeah, sadly, it's not the first Tom
Goose in
Cruise.
it?
But first Omega Red, first cameo,
Maverick.
first full, both Nimitz Plus. These are incredible copies, gradable copies.
These are in spot 46.
$30. Go look those up and come back to me. How we doing? We're running out of gas?
That was good.
Good. Keep it going.
Yep.
Running out of gas. Just
Number
keep going.
47.
I think the music was taking me down.
Yeah.
I was going down, man. Didn't know what I was going to do. 2005, number 47 is The Darkness, or in other parts of the country, Darkness. And Superman, number 1. So intercompany crossover book between Top Cow and DC. I never read The Darkness. You?
I was not a Darkness guy.
No.
I know the band.
Ron Mars,
I'm scared of the dark.
Tyler Kirkham worked on this book. Not Bart Starr, not the guy. That's Bat Starr, not Bart Starr, not the
It's Bot Star.
Bart
It's a-
Starr.
so he's from
Intercompany
Boston.
crossover books. Never happened again. Top Cowan DC Comics.
You don't think so?
Superman in the Darkness now.
I think it will.
Yeah, these guys are greedy.
That's why
How do
they'll
you
do it.
how do you
They'll do it for money.
explain the $9.99 comic?
You can't.
Nope.
It's greed.
It's a dying art, folks.
Number 48.
1985, Fantastic Four, Volume 1, Issue 275. John Byrne. Newsstand copy. Stan Lee's on the cover. And of course, She-Hulk's pissed. Newsstand. Great book. Very fine above. 885.
John Byrne.
Newsstand copy. Not great. This cover's always messed as shit.
Yep. Those black covers.
We see those every day. Naval on a staple. It's amazing what they did to the She-Hulk in all these books.
Yeah.
Kind of silly.
What John Byrne did.
Good copies.
Was allowed to do.
2X lot as we chug along on 49.
Number 49.
It's going to be a 2X lot of books. A couple I really find intriguing. These are DC Comics New Superman and the Justice League of China. So the New Superman was based in China. It was originally introduced in his Volume 1. This is the first time we get the Justice League of China. Of course, we're going to get the Injustice League as well, which is pretty amazing. So Justice League of China, first time you see him. Cool books, a series that gets overlooked. Is this in print, the New Superman?
I don't know if that's still in print. It may not be.
I thought it was cool. Different take on it. The Justice League of China. Books. $10 for the pair.
In spot 49 for the
29 for that. 50.
number 50.
50 is going to be Marvel 2-in-1 Annual #1. A series I think a lot of people missed.
Yeah,
This
is
one.
good
Great
se-
cover, too.
Good series.
A good run, tight, from 2018. This is in Naman Plus, so it's the annual for that only volume of this version. Chip Zdarsky, the writer, that's a Pyongyang Park variant.
Oh.
So, name's Asian
Yeah.
manga writer, manga artist, doing the cover of this one. Second, Emperor Doom, but first full. So it's at the end of Secret Wars. He's on the throne, and then this is where he pops up again.
And he's on the cover.
It's the Thing and the infamous Iron Man. Yeah, and he's actually in gear in this one,
Ah,
which is pretty
Interesting.
cool. I was like, okay,
might be something to go back and
the
read.
Thing and the infamous Iron Man. Infamous. He's so famous. He's infamous.
Gets us to 51.
51. Gonna be from 1983. Very fine plus. Bruce Jones, Ron Friends bring us Kazar the Savage with his boy Zabu.
Rolls up.
What's cool about this one? Photo cover.
Yep.
Twin Towers cover.
Yep.
And there's a whole little write-up in here about why they used this photo cover and what the whole deal was with it.
Kind of interesting.
Isn't that great? So Friends provided the comic art. They put it against the backdrop of the. Isn't that crazy? Kazar the Savage, number 51 from 1983. Very fine plus. 85. Wraparound cover, Twin Towers. Chris just refilled the Kazar section in the back issues.
Kazan.
Here, I call him Kazar. You call him Kazar, I call him Kazar. This one's from 2018.
Book 52.
Near mint minus above.
$8.
Peter Tomasi, and Jim Jimenez. This is Jimenez cover B.
I like that Jimenez cover.
The
Really
first, is it cool?
Yeah.
The first copy of Adventures of the Super Sons, #1. So again, name it minus above, 2018. First appearance of the gang. So essentially the junior versions of the Legion of Doom. So there is a Brainiac 6, there's a Kid Deadshot, there's an Ice Princess who is Captain Cold, gender flop. Captain Cold is Joker Jr., and there's also Rex Luthor.
Michael Weaver's going to grab that
That
book.
is
actually.
awesome.
The Weebs.
Thank you, Michael.
Michael Weaver. I have to give this stuff away until I'm done. So Michael Weaver, what do you do? Michael Weaver. Michael Weaver. I'm going to give Michael Weaver
Oh,
future guest and one-time guest Tokyo Ghost #1. So first print copy of Tokyo Ghost, signed by friend of the shop, Mr. Sean Gordon Murphy. It's in great shape too, Michael. So it's going to be free for Michael. And Sean Murphy will be back January 20th here at the hall. You won free shit. Thank you, Michael.
Stuff.
Sharing the stuff, sharing the love. 53. 2 bucks. First time I've seen this one. It's Gen 13 and Gen X. So this is another intercompany crossover. So Image Comics and Marvel Comics working this magic together. This one is in very fine plus above, so 8.5 above. So Brian Choi, Art Adams does the interiors, and J. Scott Campbell does that cover, which is a variant.
It's a rare action cover with J. Scott Campbell, not just
a cake.
Yes.
Good point. So Gen 13 and Gen X. So Gen 13 was made up by Jim Lee, Brandon Choi, and J. Scott Campbell. And Gen X was Scott Lobdell and Chris Bachelot. So they come together in this book, which is fucking awesome. But Art Adams doing the interior, so that's a J. Scott Campbell. So I think
was interiors.
Do you have this one?
No, it's mostly covers I grab.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
53. It's going to be
Don't get claimed, I
$10.
might grab it.
Gen 13, there it is. They'll give it a pressy press. Hold on, there was something else in this one. Something else I wanted to note.
This book is in spot 53, by the way, if you want to claim it. 53.
53. Is it? Okay. Cool. Thank you, bud.
This is number 54. Coming up.
54. I thought I pulled a hammy there. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
I just rubbed it out. I rubbed some dirt on
So
it.
good you pulled it again?
I did. I thought I pulled it. It happens. 2013. This is Superman Unchained #1. So 2013 Neiman Plus above. Scott Snyder, Jim Lee. This is a Neil Adams 1 in 50
Wow.
Bronze Age variant. So the great Neil providing a homage of a Neil, which is Superman Unchained. Scott Snyder, Jim Lee with Scott Williams, who makes Jim Lee stuff look amazing. So a 1 in 50, excuse me. Superman Unchained #1, Neiman Plus above. It's a grader. It's a grader. 1 in 50. Neil, long live Neil. Neil before Neil. We may see that one again before it's over.
Spot 55 is coming up.
55. Thanks for the count off. What, final 20?
Yeah, I believe so.
Final
Yeah.
20 of this year. And we'll see what next year holds. But right now, we're still here. Marvel Secret Wars, Thors. So first Team Thors. Here we go. Team of Thors, #1. This was from, what year was this from? 2015. Jason Aaron and Chris Sprouse.
Was that that long ago, Battle World? That's
2015. Uh-oh. We've got a customer question.
Yep.
We have a question here. Hey, Paul. Can I?
Doesn't seem like this was that long ago, but it has been.
9 years now.
Yeah, crazy.
No. So we were what? How many? Second year of the shop.
Yeah.
Second year.
Yep.
Battle War, Thor's #1. Everybody's a Thor. Throg's in there, Odinson's in there, Jane Foster, Odin,
The Thor Corps.
the Thor Corps. Yeah, Valkyrie. Valkyrie's a Thor too? You get a Thor. I get a Thor.
Everybody gets one.
Everybody wants a Thor. Thor's #7.
56.
First time
Looking
for
like.
everything. First time for everything. I'm going downhill yet here. I'm not even drinking. This is Avatar Comics. So let me frame this one up for you. Avatar Comics are extremely mature. This is from 2001. Al Rio doing the cover and the interior art. It was a book called Exposure Special. And so Avatar is known for their gratuitous. This reminds me of J. Scott Campbell meets. But this book is based on 2 actual women or models. I'm not quite, might be either or. They might be fembots.
They're totally
I have no
huggable,
idea.
though.
Totally huggable, but they are the characters. It's some
Okay.
bizarre shit. But cheesy cheese. If you like your cheese and you like your cake, if you want to have your cake and eat it too, and it's cheese, there it is. Everybody loves cheese, except for the lactose intolerant. Then I'm not so
There's
much.
pills for that. It's okay.
Do they? So they still love cheese? Well, the vegans don't love cheese either.
Well,
Well, I love CHEEZ.
we won't get into that.
You love what? Cheese?
Cheese. CHEEZ.
Does it come out of a can? Does it have that cheese whiz?
It's set
Boy,
cheese.
did you get me that cheese whiz? Do you eat cheese whiz, Jake?
Cheese whiz is no cheese in, so you can eat that.
There you go. I'm all
Oh.
over it.
I booked this one.
57.
1960. Bob Ochsner, cover and art. So Bob's known primarily for his action comics and adventure comics work in the time. 1960, The Adventures of Jerry Lewis. This thing is friggin' awesome. What's up, Jerry? It was originally Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis, but then Jerry Lewis takes over the title and finishes out the run. Dean got booted. I'm on the lookout for some Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis books now because
Because he got booted.
Dean got booted.
Yeah.
But
He was wrong.
true, 1960.
Wow.
Wow.
How
Love
long ago
Jerry.
was that now, bud?
Too long.
Does math?
64.
63, 64. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? 64. The Age of Dinosaurs, $10. Jerry, you'll fall.
Jerry Lewis.
Jerry Lewis, not Jerry Lee Lewis. I don't want to get
No,
confused with
different guy.
Yeah, I don't want to get confused.
That's his dad, right?
I mean, the age doesn't really matter to Jerry Lee Lewis now, does it?
Nope. X-Men.
Sex son of a bitch. 58, 1981. So not technically a comic. Fanta was the name of it. It's basically almost like a fanzine.
Fanzine, yeah.
The X-Men Chronicles. You want to open that one up and show us how Emily? Bill Cochran did the cover. There's Bill Anderson does a centerfold. J.A. Flood does the back cover. And they make the assertion that the X-Men are based off the Adventure Comics, you know, the Forgotten Five. Thanks, man. Happy New Year.
Steve.
Stay well.
You too, bud.
So it goes into background of the X-Men. And there's also an early Gil Hernandez fan art. So of Love and Rockets fame.
Oh,
Yeah, so he writes in and gets his art published.
Nice.
It's pretty neat. It's in great shape too.
In the
So number
back.
58
Very cool.
is Fantaco's The X-Men Chronicles, the magazine for X-Men fans. But a new Cochran cover's cool. $15. You're a lovely hand model. So I might need some help with this one. I threw this one in just because I friggin' wanted to be truthful.
59. Oh,
This is one of my favorites.
get ready, folks.
First Amendment Publishing. He said, she said, Comics Presents, the Joey Buttafuoco story. First edition, full color Amy pinup in the middle. Finally, you get the Buttafuoco story. I've been waiting to hear it. But wait,
The real deal.
it's not fair unless you get equal. So we get
Oh.
Amy's story on the back. What the is this? You know what? Do you know what beats this? You know what's better than this, though? Do you know what's better? The Amy centerfold in the middle
With the smoking gun.
with his guy and his wife and a gun, and that's just.
I need that.
And they wonder why we are where we are. But a
I
Buco,
think it's
so it
because of the
depends on who you
Kardashians, but otherwise-
believe. There's no shit, right?
Just $8, a little piece of history.
$8.
$8.
That's going to Michael Weaver. Thanks, Michael.
Whether you want it or not. I expect a full book report.
Michael Weaver's getting that one.
Number
That's what
60.
I'm gonna do. Number 60, $15. 1980, near Mentor Above. Mark Lewinwald and George Perez bring us Marvel 2-in-1, Volume 1, number 64. The Perez cover alone. First new Stingray. That's your boy, Jake, the
Yep.
Stingray.
Love Stingray.
First appearance of the Serpent Squad as well. Cameo, they get the final page. If it's first full appearance of Wolverine, but it's, this would be a cameo. So, first appearance of those Sidewinder, Black Mamba, Anaconda, and the Death Adder. This is where it happens in this book for some reason. The Serpent Squad, who we're getting in Captain America, you said?
Yep, Cap 4.
Oh my God, that might be a disaster.
Be awesome.
Might be a total disaster.
Sign me up for the Serpent Society.
Mark Lewinwald, George Perez. So Perez doing the interiors as well. It's a beautiful book. Name it to about $15, Manoli.
I always really liked how George Perez drew the Thing.
I just looked at my watch and I have a union break right now.
Oh,
so I have to
by all
stop
means.
for a second.
Yep. No, we don't want to get in trouble with the union. How's everybody doing out there? You guys enjoying this?
I'm-
Feel free to lie.
I think it blows.
61.
And you could even say it blows.
Book 61.
61 from 1978. The Amazing Spider-Man, Volume 1, Issue 178. We think it's in very fine minus condition. Len Wein, the writer. Ross Andrew and Joe Sinnott doing the covers and the interiors. This is the Bart Hamilton Green Goblin versus Spider-Man. It's a nice copy.
Very clean.
Looking for Volume 1 Spider-Man.
Very clean.
You don't get shit, by the way. I didn't get nothing. There's a whole story. I'll save it for next year. Aunt May's dying again.
She looks like she's already dead.
She looks like she's been drinking all night.
Her
So
whole
that's
life.
what you're gonna look like tomorrow morning, Manolo.
Yeah, wow.
Like right there. That'll
That's
be
what it
Liz.
looks like right now.
You knew what I
are
did
you
all
kidding?
week, yeah.
That'll be it.
Jeez.
Beautiful copy of The Amazing Spider-Man, Volume 1, number 178. $17. Let's go.
That's in spot 61. You say you like Amazing Spider-Man.
You say you. Number 62.
62.
2006. Bruce Jones and Bart Sears resurrect Mike Grell's Warlord. Beginning a bold new era for the sword and sorcery excitement. Kind of the homage, right?
Mhm.
Got the old classic homage. 2006 Amateur Above. So really high quality paper too. So the next level of these books
Backs
gets
to paper
really
type
nice.
thing.
Yeah, it's kind of in between the both. I'm not familiar with that one. I'm sure Chris was back then, even though it was before he was born, and still played it. Onimusha, Chris? Dawn of Dreams?
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Huh.
slacker.
All right. There's a hole. There's a
Very
hole in his story.
disappointed.
The Warlord, Mike Grell. Ain't that great? Did you do some Warlord back issues recently?
I might have actually. Yeah, I think you're
Did you
right.
do Warlord? Mike Grell.
The Lord of War.
63. We're down to like the last 20, right?
Yep.
All right, here we go. 63 is going to be from 2015, Neiman plus Larry Hama. Larry Hama writing, but also this is a Larry Hama retailer incentive sketch variant. The Death of Snake Eyes.
No.
Down goes Snake Eyes. Neiman plus. Great sketch cover. Snake Eyes. Bye.
Don't
$15
kill
for
Snake
Death of
Eyes.
Snake Eyes.
He's the best mute guy in comics.
Do you have any? Yeah, he is. He's pretty good. They all adore him. I think he's a righteous dude.
Number 64.
64 from 1998. Always a fan of the Wizard halves. So we have to send away for these. Right? Bought the Wizard, you clipped out the coupon, you sent it in, and they shipped it back in the worst friggin' mailer possible. It was in the thin, it wasn't even paper. So they used to get muckled.
It was toilet paper.
It was garbage.
Oh,
This was Wizard came out of
Shots
87.
fired.
Yep. Wizard half. I get copies of this. This is it. Looking for one. Name it plus. Wizard half. No X-Men collection is complete without the Wizard half.
Rinko?
And it goes in the front of your run, right? Do you go, so do you go like oldest, most current number to back? Do you go like high number to low number?
Low
No.
to high.
Low to high.
Yeah, we
Yeah, some people do it backwards. It's easier to put in.
get a
I go the
collection
other
where
way.
it's the other way.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, it's backwards.
sucks.
Yeah, it does.
It sucks.
Well, no, the collection that's just random, that's worse.
Yeah, but those are fun.
Remember that one we looked through? It was like 60 long boxes of backwards, upside down.
Yeah. And after 2 hours, hey, Emily, what was in there? He goes, I have no friggin' idea. Because I don't know.
That
X-Men
was-
one half.
that one was the worst.
Lou
Lou
Correa.
Correa is taking that X-Men.
Lou Correa.
Thanks, Lou.
What are you gonna lose some free shit?
They also wanted the most money for it, didn't they?
Yeah, that right. It was. How'd that work out? Hold on. I'm gonna give Lou some free shit.
What's
Because
Lou
I'm kind
getting?
of in the mood for Lou to have some free shit. How about we do Baloo? From
Oh,
big friend of the shop, one of our first guests, Elias Shadzudis. We hope to have Elias in again in 2024, just working out the dates. Signed our exclusive variant of The Baroness from G.I. Joe, signed by Elias. That's going to go to Lou. Thank you, Lou. Free shit for Lou. Appreciate you folks tuning out for this fiasco.
Book 65.
once a month now. It's a little bit different. It's kind of good. Gives a chance to reload. Legends of the DC Universe. This is actually a really great read. I'm a big fan of Crisis on Infinite Earth, certainly. And this is an untold story. Kind of fills in some of the mortar pieces written by Marv Wolfman, art by the late, great Paul Ryan. He of Local, right? He was a Hudson guy, Paul Ryan. And also Bob McLeod. So it's a Crisis on Infinite Earth set in that time and in that story frame. And it fills in some of the blanks that are pretty cool, especially about some of the old characters that we lost. Certainly not that Oddworld mofo. The Faculty never saw him, sir, but got some twists and turns on it. Just an awesome read. One shot.
Never noticed the Batman 66 homage going on that cover.
Yeah.
It's kind of
With Nightwing and Batman. That's a good call.
Uh-huh.
Nemec Jabov. So Marv Wolfman, Paul Ryan, Bob McLeod. Glenn Orbick did that painted cover. What else you got for me? 2023. Now this Deadpool number 30 from 2014. Neiman Plus Above, Jerry Duggan, Mark Brooks doing the cover. First cameo appearance of Ellie Camacho, daughter of Deadpool. We got the Taylor Swift cover. I love it. Mark Brooks. I'm a big I love the Dazzler.
Yep.
Alison Blair is pretty powerful, right? She can manifest from light. So she was in.
She made the
she was in
cameo
one of
inside
the First Class ones too, who I really like. She was great.
Well, yeah, it was Apocalypse.
X-Men Apocalypse.
The more recent.
Was it Apocalypse?
No, it wasn't actually. Wasn't it? Was it Apocalypse? Or was it the Dark Phoenix one?
It might be the Dark Phoenix.
Apocalypse.
I think
During the party. During the party.
I
Yep.
don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Dark Phoenix.
Well, she was in the other one, the third.
I don't know. Somebody will tell us. Somebody will tell us.
Chris sounds pretty sure.
Chris
It was
does
one I
sound
just
sure.
watched. She was in.
I think he's bluffing. I think he's bluffing.
67.
Listen, fucking this ain't Sabak, so you can't buy your way out of this shit. Try as you may, Chris. Fantagraphics books. Gilbert Hernandez books. Love and Rockets, 10 years of celebration of Gilbert's truly seminal series, Love and Rockets. I've never seen this one shot either. Every once in a while, so we'll get a really cool, true independent collection of old stuff. And this is where this one came from. Pretty psyched. Got a couple of long boxes of really fun stuff, but celebrating Gilbert Hernandez, Love and Rockets, 10 years of. Number 67 is $10.
It was Dark Phoenix. She showed up in.
Ooh, for the win!
Damn, Chris.
For the
What happened to
win!
you?
You missed out.
They had you mowing my lawn.
That's right.
Should have made a bet.
It was about 3 seconds.
Number 68, 1970, very fine above, square bound beauty, horsehair glue, double stapled. Only 2 staples, I promise.
It's hot.
Marvel's greatest comic, starring the Fantastic Four, 25 cents. Look at this thing. It's not ripped to shit. That's a formal term too, ripped to shit. 1970, so very fine above, so 8 above. So this reprints Fantastic Four number 34 by Stan Lee, Jack Kirby. Tales of Suspense 68, which features an Iron Man story. Tales to Astonish, number 60 has a Cap story, and it's also got a Strange Tale story with Steve Ditko featuring Doctor Strange. All that and more. Plus more thrills. See, it says plus more thrills. I should have just cut to the chase.
Ditko.
Plus more thrills. Look at these things. These are awesome.
Not Ditka.
The
Ditko.
reprints are where it's at. Start scoffing these up. $15 for this one. Marvel's greatest comics.
I like that cover a lot.
Too. Isn't
Yeah.
that cool?
That's a good cover.
Great
Classic.
cover. 68 is 15. We're getting down.
Number
This
69.
is it. Either call them up now or forever hold your peace.
Oh, yeah.
And 69. From 1983.
Look at that.
It is The Batman, issue 366. So Batman 366, volume 1, with that now iconic cover by Mr. Walt Simonson. I love the Batman logo, and they brought back the old 70s Joker logo,
Joker
too.
logo, everything.
So 366, isn't it really cool? Awesome.
Doesn't look like
Doug Munch, Don Newton, and Fernando Aquila. So Walt Simonson, as I said, first Jason Todd in the Robin suit. So on the label, on a CGC label, it states Jason Todd first Robin in suit.
The Joker copter, the Joker helicopter is in this too, and it's pretty badass.
It's a great cover. That thing's awesome. The Joker just double-barreled gunned on it.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Hey, cool.
Nice clean copy.
That game definitely sucked. I mean, what do you got to
I
do?
don't recall. No, I never played that one.
Does that game suck? Oh, yeah. No question. The Joker is wild. $35. Okay, bye.
Chris Davis, the great Chris Davis.
This one.
Swoops in, scoops it
Chris
up.
Davis. Thank you, Chris.
Welcome, Mr. Davis.
Mr. Davis. And you know what? We're going to give, we're going to give Chris Davis free shit too. Yeah, we can do it. I can throw Modoc whenever. Special guest of the shop, Mr. Carl Stevens, did this book with both Jamie Lee Curtis and himself. So Jamie Lee Curtis wrote it, and Carl Stevens, guest of the shop, did it. This is a double signed copy. So signed by Jamie Lee Curtis and Carl Stevens. So Carl was here, nice enough to sign it for us. We had the Jamie Lee one. It's going to go to Chris Davis.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. One of the true goats. Chris Davis and Jamie Lee Curtis. Did I get to number 70? No, I sidetracked myself.
Number 70.
Number 70 is going to be $17. Speaking of Chris Davis, this is Brandon Choi, Jim Lee, Scott Williams, Gen 13, European Vacation. This is a prestige format as well. One shot. Never seen it before.
I haven't either. Nice.
Super hard to find. It's amazing shape.
Super genius.
Oh, yeah, you can tell Jim Lee. All day, Jim Lee.
Jim Lee.
I love Roma. European Vacation, Gen 13, which would have been a cool movie, right? It would have been a really cool movie. Bring it into streaming. Call Brandon Choi. Number 70, 17. The final 5 of the year.
Lou Correa is going to take that Gen 13
Mr.
book.
Lou Correa.
Thanks,
Did you see
Lou.
Jamie Lee Curtis in The Bear?
Yes, that was awesome.
I haven't
She
seen
did?
it yet.
Oh, gotta watch The Bear if you haven't seen it.
The Bears. The Bears?
The Bear.
That show's awesome.
Hulu.
3X Lot 71. A recent discovery and a good discovery. X-Men Wedding Special #1. So this is a 3X lot, all Naaman plus above. Chris Claremont and Kelly Thompson wrote the stories. Todd Knock and Greg Land doing the artwork. So this is #1, J. Scott Campbell first print. This is #1, Terry Dodson variant first print. And this one is the seldom if ever seen Wedding Special second print, which minuscule, which is Italian for very small, minuscule print run. I took Italian for a couple weeks too.
Couple minutes.
I rocked the shit out of it.
Yeah.
I should have heard me. I was swearing at everybody. All I got was a fangula. That's all I got.
Those are great covers.
I'm Italian on my sister's mother's side. All right. It's tight with me. That second print, no bullshit. That's no lie, Chet. No lie. 72.
Oh,
This one's kind of weird. That just set it up pretty well. The Amazing Spider-Man, the short Halloween one shot. Like, what the shit is this? This was from 2009. It was written by Bill Hader and Seth Meyers. Bill Hader and Seth Meyers of Saturday Night Live fame. And Kevin Maguire did the interior. So it's a one shot. Pretty awesome. The story, yeah, pretty cool. So Bill Hader, Seth Meyers, and Kevin Maguire getting together and creating a book, The Short Halloween. The 72, $15.
It came out the year after the Long Halloween.
The brief respite Halloween, followed by the stop and buy Halloween.
2009.
73, the final 3, I promise. Oh, that boy's good. Now another one.
Number 70.
This is I'm going to give you the set first. So it's issues #1 and 2 of Backlash and Spider-Man. I have a soft spot for intercompany crossovers. I don't know why, because it's just weird as shit that they do it.
Michael Weaver's going to take that Amazing Spider-Man book from the previous spot 72 is going to Michael Weaver.
1 and 2 of Spider-Man Backlash, and this thing is La Ghost. This is an American exclusive variant for #1 that is just, forget it. This is 25 plus just for this,
Wow.
if you can find them. And there's 2X. So all 3 of them, $25. And that's the Ben Reilly Spider-Man too, which makes it even better. So my honey finally a chance to sit down with her and watch Into the Spider-Verse, and
The second one?
yeah, Ben Reilly's such a dick.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, he does have some.
such
Yeah.
a dick.
He's like me.
But yeah,
He's a
she
dick.
really loved it. She thought she was impressed. That movie's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Visually and the whole thing is great.
Can't wait for the next part of it.
I know we get to the end and she said, "Really? The second part?" I go, "Yeah, it's coming."
Plenty more stories to tell.
Backlash Spider-Man 3X lot, $25. Dun, 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 dun. Saving a couple of it for the last.
The penultimate book.
The penultimate book. First time it's called Uncanny.
Oh,
First time it's called the Uncanny X-Men would be the X-Men issue number 114. It's from 1978. I think it's in very fine minus. So say 7.5 above.
okay.
Under promise, over deliver. So say 7.5 above. It is.
You do.
It is Chris Claremont, John Byrne, Terry Austin, the legendary team. Phoenix. So Jean Grey, the Phoenix, and Charles leave the X-Men in this one. And again, it's the first time it's titled Uncanny X-Men. 45 is sweet. Gliders, you threw them once, the thing was, shit.
Toast.
Yeah, it was toothpicks.
Yep.
The Uncanny X-Men number 114. $45. Give it up. And the last one.
Last but not least.
The last one of
Number
2023 is another weird one. From the year 2000, very fine plus above. It is Catwoman number 83. Staz Johnson cover and interiors. It's an early Harley Quinn, so early cover. Essentially, my guess was is the 4th Harley Quinn in the regular DCU. But who the hell was buying? And that Catwoman run was low print run at the end of it, after the Adam Hughes covers and stuff. Early Harley Quinn. Miss Quinzel and on the cover. So cool stuff. $15 for that one in the 75 slot. And that is all she wrote. Do you want me to go backwards? Want me to go back from again? Anybody
Anybody have any questions?
have any
books?
you want me to show you one again?
Any books you have questions about? Michael Boone's going to take the Catwoman book we just looked at in spot 75.
Catwoman, Michael Boone.
Mr. Boone.
So Michael Boone, I'm gonna give Michael Boone some more
Ooh.
free shit.
What are you getting? Michael Boone's going to
Michael
get.
Boone's getting. Everybody needs a calendar.
There you go.
2024 Paul Green Xenoscope calendar. So check this out. So Paul Green, this amazing calendar based on all the serials. So January is Honey Nut. It's really well done. February is Fruity Rebels. So something you can bring back to school with you in the UK.
There you go.
Gretel's Charms. Careful with this one, maybe not. Maybe give it to his dad. I think you're welcome, Michael. But if it's a problem, my name is Manoli, and I can be found at Manolis@theholocomics.com.
So Ernest Briggs is asking if we still have the Secret Wars books. Ernest, I'm assuming you mean Secret Wars #1 with the Galactus misprint in it.
Michael Boone.
Which I believe we do.
Michael Boone. Otherwise, that's it.
I've got, I'm not advocating for this, I'm just passing
And the
along.
Bad World book, too.
I've got 2 requests here that we,
Yeah, that's it.
if we get a recap of everything that's left. Not
Nah, I can't do it.
sure there's the
I'd love to,
time.
but yeah, I can't
Yep.
back through it all again. So what do you want to know? There's books.
So gentlemen, feel free to ask next time you're in the shop. That'll give you a reason to come in. We'll show you what's here.
All this stuff will get processed.
Well,
early
whichever one
next
you were
week. It'll be on the
interested,
shelf
you could
later.
ask and we can
Yep.
tell you if it's still
Yeah.
available.
You can
Yeah.
rewind it and look at it again, and whatever's left's left. Yeah, it's a good way to do it.
Anything that's unclaimed is available in shop.
Did you keep, I thought I kept my transcript so I can read it backwards if you have to read
Yep,
it
yep. But Ernest Briggs, yes, we still have that Secret Wars book.
Thanks. Ernest Briggs gonna get the Secret Wars.
Well, he's asking about it.
Okay. There's gonna be one more claim for the free shit. That's it.
Happy New Year, Andrew. Happy New Year to everybody who tuned in. Sure appreciate it. Appreciate the support.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
We will be back in
You won't see
January.
me again for another year.
You leaving? Man, that was fast.
Manoli goes back into his cave.
Manoli,
Hibernation.
welcome back. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate the support. Happy New Year. Be safe. Don't be stupid. Don't go out. Wait till tomorrow. That's it. Seriously, thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Great job, Jake.
Take
All
care.
over.
Great job, Manoli. Good to see you.
Great job, John.
Hey, thanks, Chris.
Good job,
Yeah.
guys.
I'm glad you were here. What are you working on? Hellblazer. Oh, yeah. That was bizarre. That was great. Thanks, guys. Well done.
Awesome job.